Hello again, welcome. This is Sylvester Kwesi back on the live this week casting our very next door session of the 5 minute broadcast. Thanks so much for joining us. It's another wonderful section. We're streaming live with our very superpower, and that can make it from the very deepest part of the dead journey. You know, the journey is indeed the journey. We have had a lot of encounter, and it will only take my definition to know, what the word will be next door. So next door, I found out the place very empty. Today also been Sunday probably. It's almost every time you want to say the beauty, but I'm seeing that activities are now setting up. So maybe my coming has always been the reason. So let's see. Ours is on the main chorus of the life and the creation and Empire Mansion. Empire Mansion, so because of that, we need to also display our main session for the business of this day. 5 minutes indeed it is. We'll do something very much on the coverage. You're looking very nice. Watch carefully the view. Sometimes you need to have a long shot, yet it will be only what we can that we do. The last few times we have had what? Round table set up on this very side. And when we came today, we saw a special machine right there, fetching water into the very pure water and reserved for pure water. So as it is on the channel, you see how water could be as clean. That is when you make pure water also from this, which you don't expect that it should be. Now, we take a walk. We have gone in first and now returning at the very entrance supernaturally. And the greatest salute I told you when I begin it, you have to have the great people walking here. Because the white man that comes always have been the first white also who laid the path. And that has always been the Sunday journey. So Sunday journey will show you the war, how we make it as righteousness. So natural and virginity, which is the vegetation and the sea breeze, here we got it. Now let's go from this to the other end and begin to make it happen. As I walk from inside today, like a very long offshore road, we take, and also to go around and begin it, now you see the excellence and clarity. Yes, and the Lord prepared the table. So we mentioned round table, and that's it, where it take place. First place for round table, our word cannot fall to the dust or the grass without springing up something again. So next door, indeed it is. Of course, we need to have their own kind of what it is. No, we have a lot to even talk about when we say next door. And who built is on the channel right on the screen. Let's make a little move as the airport is also beginning to blow the air like in a speed we got it. I know things are happening like we find it over there. Let's do what we can. A little quick move because the plane is up to the first 2white to arrive is there. And you see them as great because today and yesterday our journey has been such a very great one. And some of the birds are also making their way, but let's listen to that. Let's pay attention. We have a lot of line up here, but you don't see the people either. They're even around. We hope that in 5 minutes will take us to that distance we are covering now. Look, the birds. Whoa, yeah, right there. How you what's up? So you see the special bird right there? You can just make it happen again. And under these we have a blue special label and they're right over the blue. So let's get to this place. As I made it up from coming to the top and now getting around into that place, which I've walked from. A very important thing to know. If you don't build, what are you to show the world doing? What needs somebody building and somebody really understanding and needs to build. So if you need to build, then we have always reserved a special time and special place. As we saw it over there, we also have a facing of it as the screen is showing. Maybe you need to watch. So let's see what is really happening. As Sylvester could see by Queen down the live. Live at the far square right there. We have any other thing that we need to talk about, and it's a view. View has always been very powerful, and the power complete the search and the reserve. So reserve is really good. That's working every time. We need to also work to this place, having also to mark and demarcate. Because when you come around to the space, you'll find around a very good reason you need to have a space. You operate alone and being yourself and super special like they put a very dry dead tree, a dead tree inside it because from the other end we saw something over there. And this is very nice to also note what I'm saying. And to see the progress and development, it is indeed. You see what is on the channel. The same person broadcasting and presenting and creating, the same person we fight, the same person that fight you probably, you might think so, and the same bamboo also, all the other things that we haven't mentioned showing because they have a spirit to tell what is the next generation. The look of vision is vision for future. So you need to understand what we build and why we show you building on the channel and catch things that we regard for the Lord doing. Of course, you need to build a place where it is supposed as the beauty in it. Like